if you're not familiar with that terminology,
because
maybe that's a little bit.
Oh, the terminology, bitch.
Ooh.
Quick.
Oh my god, I'm gonna kill myself. Bitch, we need to cut. She was doing a BTS shoot.
Welcome to Hot Girl Kitchen. Make sure you like and subscribe before literally anything else.
Period. So tonight we're making my favorite, one of my go-to dishes, my ahi tuna with fried rice. So here we have all the ingredients laid out that you need. Obviously you need the ahi tuna, so these are the raw ahi tuna steaks. They don't look so appetizing at the moment, although you can eat them raw as like sashimi. Brown rice, which I already cooked in advance. And then this is what I'm going to put in the fried rice, which is going to be the next video that we lead into. Red pepper, yellow pepper, orange pepper, jalapenos, shishito peppers, which are a really different like smoky flavor. A lot of people have never had shishito peppers before, but y'all better try it. And then lastly, my favorite thing to add to my fried rice is pineapple. Something that a lot of people don't do, but it really adds like a unique flavor to your fried rice. And then these are our oils and our spices that I'll get into a little more later. And then avocados for plating. So we're going to get started first with the fried rice because this takes a little bit longer to make than the tuna. We have a wok, if you're not familiar with that terminology, because
I'm not.
Yeah, Melissa, my partner in Hot Girl Kitchen, I said, girl, do you have a wok? She said, a wok? What's that? I said, oh, okay. Pathetic. W-O-K. This is used a lot in Asian cuisine. So I have my wok heated on like medium-high heat. I'm going to add some of our stir-fry oil to the pan. Let's get it going.
Get it wet, baby.
Yeah, shake that up. And then we're going to slosh it around a bit, because you know.
Because you know.
What we do.
Because you know.
In Hot Girl Kitchen. And then we're going to add some stir-fry sauce, too, to the pan. Just to really get it going, you know what I'm saying? Ooh! Check that out. Your fave could never.
Oh, never.
So now we're going to add the rest of our ingredients and get them sizzling.
Ooh, that's what I love to see.
I'm kind of throwing some on the ground, but that's okay.
Yager cannot eat that.
Well, oops.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, her dog is Yager, if the fans were wondering. The fans don't know who Yager is. There he is.
There he is.
He's coming for the scraps on the ground that he can't have.
Hi.
So let me stir this up. And we're going to let this kind of fry in here for about a minute. So now we've had these frying in here for a few minutes. And as you can see, they're getting a little bit browned and literally completely delicious. So now we're gonna add the rice, which we've already cooked. And a pro tip when you're making fried rice, cook the rice in advance and put it in the fridge and let it get cool before you actually make the fried rice, because then it'll get crunchy. If you, look at these big old clumps. That's how you can tell that it's cold, you know what I'm saying? So we got this cold rice going on because if you use fresh rice that you literally just made that's still warm,
mushy.
It gets mushy when you add sauce to it. So now that we put that in here, we're gonna put some soy sauce for some delicious flavoring. Wow.
Ooh.
Check this out. Yeah, get that nice and brown. Alright, now what we're gonna do is just stir it up a bit. You know, let's mix it up. Wow.
Wow, that looks fantastic.
So now at this point, all I'm gonna do is just keep stirring it and breaking up these clumps of cold rice. And
until it's hot,
getting it to all combine until it's hot for Hot Girl Kitchen. And then, you know, like, this part's looking a little white. You know, we don't like these pale hoes. So, like, and if this is the case, we'll add some more soy sauce. Just to make it a bit browner. And as you can hear, Melissa's dog is crying because he can smell.
He's hungry.
You can smell how good
Is
this
you hungry?
fried rice
Is you hungry?
So now that you've seen me prepare the fried rice, I'm gonna get into the ahi tuna.
Get into it, baby.
Into it. So a lot of people are afraid to make ahi tuna at home because it seems like such a gourmet dish that is like very treacherous and difficult, but that is simply not the case. So my sous chef today is going to show you how to pour the olive oil on the tuna to get us started. So first I like to oil both sides a bit so that it doesn't stick to the pan and so that our spices really, oh, we need a little more than that. Yes! There we go. Okay, now let me flip these hoes over. Let's do some more oil. You just kind of slather it all over. Think of when you're like in the shower with your crusty ass and you need to like really do that extra scrubbing because you were doing something nasty last night.
Oh, I was definitely gonna allude to the nasty. I was gonna say, remember when you were doing all that okay, yeah.
Not me, herself.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, since I'm indisposed with some oily hands, can you do some salt and pepper? That's enough. That's enough.
Flip them?
No, we'll just do
pepper
one
first.
side at a time. Amateur. Okay. So now I'm going to start with my seasonings. So these are my signature seasonings. I always use Penzey. Sponsor me. So this is my jerk seasoning. So this just gives, it's like a little spicy and gives a little bit of a twang. But it's not super spicy, so don't be afraid to use a lot. Next is the Northwoods seasoning. Now this is spicy. So I'm going to use a lot because it's who I am. But if you are not as into the spice...
This is Hot Girl Kitchen.
Yeah, Hot Girl Kitchen. We do things hot in here. And then next I'm going to do my favorite, which is Trinidad lemon garlic marinade. We're actually not marinating anything at this point. But, you know, we got creative in the Hot Girl Kitchen. Next is Florida seasoned pepper. It's like a pepper with a bit of a citrus kick. And then lastly, we're going to blacken it a bit more with the California seasoned pepper, which is pepper with like a drier, like a, how would you describe it? Like a bold punch of flavor.
That's quite literally exactly how we're going to describe it.
Let's get this back in, okay?
Okay, let me just...
So, then we got to pat it out. Make sure it sticks, because the last thing you want is to use these gorgeous, expensive spices
and them to fall off.
Fall right off.
Hate to see
like
that.
your clothes after too many cocktails.
Too many aviations.
Yeah, we don't do that here. Okay, so now that that's... I hope you adequately patted this one.
Oh my... I did.
I'm going to give you a quick pat. Okay, we're good. Now...
We're going to do it all over again.
We're going to do it all over again. So now I have a pan heated on very high heat, and all you need to do is sear the tuna on both sides for like 30 seconds to a minute. It really depends on how thick your tuna is. So basically what you do, I mean, you're gonna see, what you do is you put it on and you wait and you see the sides creep up as it gets cooked. It turns white on the sides, and when the sides get a little white, like you don't want it to get white the whole way up, we'll do like maybe a quarter of the way up, and then we're gonna flip it. So as you can see, it's about a quarter of the way done, both directions, so like half of it looks raw. So we're gonna take it right off our skillet, and we're gonna get ready to plate. If I can ever get it off of the skillet. Oh my gosh. So now, as you can see, I've plated our gorgeous tuna. What I like to do is just add some of the brown rice, well, aka a lot of the brown rice, on the bottom. And then I like to alternate between tuna and avocado for the presentation, and because the avocado really balances out the spicy flavors of the fried rice and the tuna, because we kind of blackened it a bit. And normally when I'm in my own home, I use yum yum sauce. But right now, I'm actually not in my own home, so we're going to improvise and make our own yum yum sauce.
So we're just going to use a little bit of mayo. I just have olive oil Kraft mayo, some garlic salt, just like really mix that in.
Generous helping.
Generous. And then just a little bit of
a little, aka a lot of
sriracha, as we learned.
Because we want it to be like a nice pink color. You don't want it to look or taste like mayonnaise. I personally am not a mayonnaise person. I hate it, but I seem to always find myself eating mayonnaise-based sauces. Yeah, I always find myself eating mayonnaise-based sauces. And what do you know? It no longer looks like mayo.
So how do we wanna do like a?
Just do a little dollop. A little dollop will do ya. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look at that. Okay, so it's not the most beautiful dollops I've ever seen.
It's hard to dollop with this.
Okay, well that's interesting. Maybe I'll try the next one.
Oh. See, I was really giving us a generous dollop, and you're doing more of a.
I'm going for a little bit of a presentation factor as well.
Dollop.
Well, I mean, I don't think our fans want to see something hideous. I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, we can do a poll for our next video. But we'll see. Okay, well, it's clearly not the best presentation. As I try to get this off the spoon, I'm jiggling all the fat cells in my body, as you can see. But, I mean,
it looks pretty
it is
good.
what it is,
You have your
period.
stripes.
And if you want to know what's the tea, I'll add a picture of what it really looks like when I make it at home with my Yum Yum sauce with a little bit of a better presentation.
And you know what? Your
What?
fave could never.
Your fave really could never.
Real hot girl shit.